perform is what many kids dream of. Lake Charles Young Band Nation is where they can learn teamwork and discipline while growing artistically. And today we have Marcus Johnson and Doug Gay. They're the guys who can help you with that. They're here to talk about their passion for music and how they're going to share it with your kids. And this really is like School of Rock. This is a chance for kids to get out there and have a great time and learn to play.
Yes, it is.
All right, so what's the benefit to playing with other people instead of just sitting in your room and practicing the guitar for years?
Well, the social skills, you know. We all grow up and move into jobs where we have to deal with other people. So whether they become musicians or not, this, really caters to teamwork, social skills, communication skills, and leadership skills.
All right. Now, for kids that have always wanted to learn to play an instrument, what if they've never picked up anything before? Can they still join the Young Band Nation?
Absolutely. We start off kids, teaching private lessons.
Mm-hmm.
They start with private lessons and then move to a sort of second program where we prepare them to go to Young Band Nation. It's called Rock Lab, where it's sort of, it's not as intense as the Young Band Nation is. So
you got a stepping stone your way there.
Exactly right. And so we prepare them sort of everything leads up to going to Young Band Nation where they get to perform. And they perform pretty often. I think we have 5 or 6 gigs already booked this semester.
Okay, and we're not talking about just performing in the school auditorium. You're getting them out there and performing on
stage.
Yeah,
we've had students who have performed at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival 2 years in a row, Festival International in Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
We've also had students move on to become touring musicians who played the Montreal Jazz Festival, the Montreal Blues Festival. We just recently had a student get a scholarship to the Berklee College of Music.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's everything from learning the notes on the piano to getting the most out of the music experience.
Now, what kind of instruments can you teach them to play?
All the instruments. Actually, Doug and I are both former band directors,
Mm-hmm.
but Young Band Nation mostly focuses on rock and roll instruments, guitar, bass, and drums, piano, keyboards, and vocals.
Mm-hmm.
But we both have taught all the instruments.
Okay, so you can get it A to Z, just take it all the way.
Yeah.
And you're also going to branch out into teaching kids to be music producers and sound engineers. So for the kids that maybe don't have the artistic talent, they can still be involved.
That's right. If they have a passion for music and they want to be involved, we can work with them on marketing, we can work with them on sound engineering in the studio and live.
Right. So if you're in your 40s, can you join? Because this sounds like a lot of fun.
Sure.
Absolutely.
You make an exception for me?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you do have a performance coming up right here in downtown Lake Charles at Luna Live. Tell us about that.
That's our town hall meeting. It's basically going to be an informational meeting.
Okay.
Some of the current students and instructors will be performing, kind of just showing what we do and what we're about. We're going to talk about all of our programs a little more in depth.
Yeah, and we'll have the students perform. We started this pilot program last year, so we do have students currently in place in Lake Charles. So they'll perform, and then we'll get up there and perform.
Okay.
And we'll also be using it as an opportunity to look for potential instructors. So, anyone who's looking to get some part-time work as a music teacher, we'd love for them to come out too so we can talk to them as well.
All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. We encourage everyone to come out Friday, August 16th to Luna Live at 6 o'clock in the evening. And you can hear these talented young musicians and find out more about Young Band Nation and how your kids can get involved. And it sounds like a great program. We have the phone number there on the screen if you'd like to call them and find out more yourselves. Just call us here at the station if you didn't catch it, and we'll pass it on. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, up next, Ben Terry, our own rock and roll